we'll do is we'll wait till one person logs in because we're going to change the blade to a fresh blade so that way we have no problem edging all of this. This edging's going by pretty quick. I figured it would.
Yeah, it's not really.
What's up?
It's not really that bad.
No, it's not.
And it's thin.
What's going on, guys? So check this out. What's up, Bandit? Brant? All right, so we got my worker Caden here, and what we're going to do is we're going to change out the blade on our. What's up, Ryan? What's up, Diamond Cut? We're going to change out the blade on this, and we're going to hit that edging over here. And let me show you guys. I've done some of it this morning already. I haven't done this property in 2.5 years. They just wanted me to come back because they can't find reliable service. So this has already been cut. What's up, bro? So what we're gonna do is I just did all this right here, going up there, and we still got the rest of the side of the house we're gonna do. So I'm gonna hand the camera over to Caden. We're gonna change out this blade real quick on our SF94R. Here you go, bro. Steady hand, steady hand. All right, let's see here. Come over here, bro. Let's see here. We got some blades in here. Now, one of these days, guys, take these earplugs out. It seems like I'm yelling. We're gonna go over all I carry in my truck because I carry a ton of stuff. Don't you agree, Caden?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean a ton of stuff. More stuff than probably most lawn service companies do. All right, so now I'm using the steel FS94R, but it's the combi system. Oh, we need one more thing. We need this is actually a, whatever, punch pin thing. All right, so we need to, we're gonna put a fresh blade on there. This one could probably still work. You know, it's not too worn. I mean, look at some of the older blades on it. It's about, I go a little longer, before I change them out. And as long as that
I'm doing good.
Huh?
I'm here.
As long as the blade is, sticking out, you'll still cut, but, the longer it may take. And if the roots are deeper, you may not be able to reach them. So, let's see here. So this one? No. I always forget 17, I think. 16, okay. Alright, so let's see here. Stuff for the guy. Here we go. Now these are reverse threads, so tightening it actually loosens it. And I keep several new blades on the truck because, you never know. And we'll probably use that blade again because, I keep those in the truck because as backups, just in case I need one and I don't have a fresh one, I'll go back to see what I might be able to get some extra life out of one or something. Oh, get back on there. Where are you going? Alright guys, this video won't be terribly long because the edging's going by pretty quick. Alright. Let's go do some edging. Yeah, typical steel. If you guys look down here, here's where, right here, this edge and this edge, and then look as it goes down there, how much closer it gets together. So it's overgrown pretty good. Go ahead and get up here, buddy. You gotta get in close. People want to see up close. So edging, you want to do full throttle always. Switching angles and walking backwards. There you go. Down here and see what we got all the way. That is horrible, but it's actually beautiful. I don't know about you, but I like the way that looks. You guys want to check this out? We're going to put this right in there. Get the camera close. We're going to hit it full throttle. make John Holmes jealous. Alright, so now let's go get this one last little section and that'll be it. Tell you what, guys, this system here, the 94R series, is really strong. I don't think it's a full-blown commercial. I think maybe an entry-level commercial. I don't really know, but I'm happy with it. It's lightweight. It's got a lot of torque, a lot of power. Very close to the Echo SRM 2620. However, the SRM 2620 does have a little bit more power to it, just a tad, not much, and they're about the same price. But I like this one because the handle is very comfortable to use. You know, of course, you can switch things out. So, all right. Get into this type of situation here, if you're trying to widen that area, you just take your edger here and then you turn it sideways. So from tip to tip, it widens it up just a little bit to give you this open area you have right here. It's about an inch. Something. See how narrow this blade is, right? Here's a pro tip for you. Okay, we're going to go 2 feet and then pull out. You'll see how narrow that is. Then we're going to put it back in. We're going to turn the blade like this and then come backwards, and that's going to give you that width. So my man, if you'll go ahead and stand just on the other side of this expansion joint right there. All right. And what we want to do right here is we want to, hey, Caden, we're trying to film this last couple feet right here. Go ahead and get a little closer. Alright, so go ahead and get the camera a little closer so you can show them. So you see how that, guys, it's about, what, a 1/4 inch, maybe a 1/2 inch at the most. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and put our blade back in, and we're going to turn it this way. We're going to get started first and then turn it. See that, guys? Now go and line back up here. They need to see what they're looking at. Face this way. You need to get closer, Caden. They don't have zoom on there. No, you need to get closer, not at an angle. There you go. And then you see how much wider? Now we're at full inch. So that's a tip for you guys out there. If you're trying to widen your edge, don't do it going on the forward pass. Do it coming back. Make your first initial cut. Then you turn this way and then bring it on back. So that cleans out along the concrete and it still gives you a nice edge here as that's hitting the grass. All right, less than time's over. Real men got to get back to work.
There's some comments.
Huh?
There's some comments.
There's a lot of comments. I got to rest. I'm an old man. Hold on.
Someone said, will that work for a 4-cycle edger as well?
It will work for a 4-cycle edger as well. That technique is not engine specific. So it's just, you know, 4-cycle, you're probably going to have, you know, good amount of power, I'm sure.
Someone said, have you used a 4-cycle trimmer or edger? What are the differences for a 2-stroke? Or, how do I pull the comments back
No
up?
problem. I'm going to pull them back up. All right, guys,
Okay.
give me a second. Caden's going to get back to work. I'm going to answer a couple of these questions. Then I got to get back to work. We're going to be doing this property about once a month. The lady's going to be mowing it, but we're just going to come in, mow it once, and trim an edge once a month. She's going to do it the other times, so that's helping them out. It's a corner lot, so it's a $50 property. Okay, so let me get this. All right. There's Caden with his fancy hat. He's a hard worker, let me tell you. Okay, guys, give me a second to put this trimmer down. I'm going to answer some questions. All right. And then we got to get back to work. Okay. All right. Okay, guys, let's check out the questions here. All right, now there's a useful tip in there, so be sure to share this video. Okay, let's see here. Let's get the start here. All right. Let's see here. Hello and good morning, everybody. Get some, Kevin. What's up, yard man? What's up, Jimmy? Robert, now that's how you do that. Yeah, that's for sure. Will that work? It will, Robert. It'll work for 4-cycle. Any edger, you know, it probably won't work for like the walk behind edgers because, you know, those are real big and cumbersome and bulky, and, you know, they got a lot of power too. But actually, on the walk behind edgers, you can change the angles on those. You can do all kinds of stuff on that. Super Dave, have you used a 4-cycle trimmer or edger? What are the differences from a 2-stroke did you like? Okay, I did have a 4-cycle. In fact, I had the Stihl KM111R was a 4-cycle. I did not like it. I didn't like the tone. You know, it sounded like it was bogging down. The guy said, well, that's how it is. You know, it's all that torque. I'm like, yeah, I don't think so. I didn't care for it. I used it a couple times, sold it, bought another 94. I've tried a Husqvarna 4-cycle one time that I bought from Lowe's. I think something was wrong with it. Again, it sounded like it was bogging down, so I got rid of it, and ever since then, I stayed with 2-cycle. Kevin and Cade, nice job, fellas. Thank you, Brandon. Appreciate that. There he's right there, trimming. You guys want to get some footage of him trimming? He's doing good. Thank you. You're welcome, Robert. How often do you change the blades? Jimmy, I change them as needed. You know, you're welcome, Super Dave. See here, I'll get you guys trimming here. Watch the old young gun in action. Now he's been doing pretty good on the mower. Yesterday we knocked out some properties, an acre and a half property that you guys saw the quick live video on. Where we both used that our stand-on, but we knocked it out pretty quick. You guys don't ever want to do what I did and leave your trimmer down there. Boy, your stuff will get stolen quick. But I got my eye on it. For a fat guy, I move pretty quick, so. Generally, this close to your equipment, you'll be all right, but you just don't want to turn your head. See, and he knows about the angle. He knows that it's tricky to get the mower up in there. So I've told him about cutting corners, basically, you know, from like here straight to there on the corner of every property, inside and outside the property or the backyards, because it allows you can bring the mower up here and you don't have to try to get up here and then get up here. You just go whoop and go on around. That's how you cut down on your time, or at least it helps anyways. There you go, buddy. Now the trimmer line we're using is their economy line. It's like a dark green. I think for a big spool, it's like, I don't know, it's less than $30. You guys want to take a peek over the fence? Oh yeah, we got to get all that. Oh, we're going to go take a dip in that pool too and chill off. All right. So this edge here was nasty. Look at that. Now, it takes a good while for it to grow like that. Now, when we come back in a month, it won't be like that. It won't be like that. But anyways, guys, Caden is working out really good. He loves to work, man. And it kind of brings me ideas of like, well, maybe I should bring on more properties. But, when he starts school, what are you going to do? I don't want to be doing all the extra properties. I've already done that. I used to do 71 properties a week by myself for a long time. I don't want to do that no more. Now I've changed properties. I've gotten better properties that pay more. I've increased my prices. So I'm doing less, but it's like I'm getting paid for 71. I mean, not at the moment, but I was as I was dropping back down. And then I dropped down even more because of Danielle's cancer. But when she gets through all that and gets cured up, then I think I'm going to go back, push to like 100 plus lawns. I mean, I could do that. Dude, I get calls all the time. And, but anyways. All right, guys. Well, we're going to do another live video later today, probably on an acre property. We've done one other live on before there. Well, we're going to film for sure, and we may do another live, so I don't really know. I have a video that's processing right now. I don't know if it's already up or not. It's on building the gate, but it's the real time for a lot of you guys out there. So you'll have, I'm listening to music. I'm talking about whatever, I'm singing, not that I'm very good. I'm just doing my thing, building this gate. And I like to build gates that have this expandable frame thing. It goes from 4 to 6 feet. And what I offer my customers, the properties that I really want to do, and I want to use my 48s, then I'll say, hey, I'll do the work if you pay for the materials. Generally, it's about $100, give or take. Materials, I'll come in on a weekend labor, do the deal, and then I can use my bigger mower. So my goal next year, as I'm slowly filtering into next year, is gearing properties up to use my 48s and not my 36, and keep my 36 for the ones I absolutely have to. So let's see here. I'll stick with my Echo SRM26. I used to have one of those. Let me tell you what, Super Dave, the SRM2620 is very powerful. I particularly don't care for the handle. It's too bulky and square and kills my hand. Take care, Super Dave. That's a cool gate kit. Yeah, Brandon, it is. It's processing. So when I left, so it's almost 2 hours long. So just be watching out for it. When it posts, it'll be there. It'll post while I'm out working. So, and I'll fill in the details of it later as far as everything else that goes in the administrator section part. But anyways, we got to get out of here. Say bye to Brandon, or Caden. Bye, Caden. I said Brandon because I was talking to Brandon. Anyways, so he's into Starbucks now. He tried Starbucks yesterday. I forget what he had. He's like, can we go back to Starbucks today? And then we had Torchies for breakfast. And then we're gonna go to Academy. I'm gonna buy him a work shirt as my gift to him. And but anyways, guys. So just real quick, here's what we're using today. We have been using the older 150 BT. I'm gonna buy another rack. I'm gonna call Dave today at Equipment Defender Rack, and we're gonna order one to go here so we can put the 580 BTS. Rolling with the Ferris and the Kubota. We got to fertilize a couple of properties. I was going to use the walker, but the kids are still asleep, and one of their walls butts up to the garage, and I didn't want to wake them up. So I figured, well, we got plenty of properties later this week we can use the walker on. We'll get some walker footage on there, and maybe even do a quality cut comparison on one of the properties between the Kubota and the walker on a different type of turf or terrain. All right, Luke, Brandon, Super Dave, Robert, all of you guys, Jimmy, you guys take care. We'll see you on the next one. Oh, I don't think I've even told you guys about our motto. Not every company's got a motto. You don't have to have one, but ever since we started the business, we don't really wear company shirts anymore. But when we got it made, it had our logo stuff on the front, and on the back it said, "Your grass is our business," which I thought was funny as hell. So we've been, using that forever. So appreciate you guys watching Texas Veteran Power Outdoors. Remember, your grass is our business. We'll see you later.